Hello friend, this is Vaibhav Gundeskar. Welcome to our YouTube channel Pharma Knowledge. Today we are going to discuss about quality by design, that is the QBD. This is very much important and interesting topic. First thing is the what is QBD? What is meant by QBD? QBD as per ICH Q8, QBD is the systematic approach to development that begins with predefined objective and emphasizes product and process understanding and process control based on the sound science and quality risk management. So this definition define everything about the QBD. Read this definition carefully and understand this definition. QBD is the systematic approach, means it is the holistic approach, and it is predefined objective to understand the process as well as the product, okay, with the help of the quality risk management principle. So that is the QBD. Next is the case study for QBD. Now why this QBD is important? One case study is person X and person Y. So person X and person Y preparing one binder solution for two different batches, but material and everything is same for two batches. Okay, but final result of person X is slightly different than the person Y, and person Y final result of person Y is slightly different than the person X. Okay, so why this result two different results are obtained? Why this slight variation in the results? Because there are number of contributing factors to vary for the variation of results, like the stirring time, mixing time, like the material quality. These things are affecting on the result. So how these variations to be minimized? This variation to be minimized for all these things have one solution, that is the QBD. Okay. Then next is the background of the QBD. QBD, this QBD concept is first means this QBD concept is based on the Six Sigma principle, and this concept is first outlined by American quality expert Joseph M. Juran through his book of publication and a book on Juran on QBD. Okay, and first step by US FDA taken in 2002 for integration of QBD concept with CGMP guideline. So this is the short background of the QBD. The next is the principle of QBD concept. There are different principles of the QBD concept, like the risk and knowledge based decision. It is the systematic approach for the process development. It is the continuous improvement, means QBD is the continuous improvement you can apply at any stage of product throughout the life cycle, and this leads to the capable of the process. So these are the different principles of the QBD concept. Then the elements of QBD or steps for implementation of QBD. There are different elements or different steps involved in the implementation of QBD, like the defining the QTPP, means quality target product profile, then identify the potential critical means CQA, critical quality attributes, then identifying the CMA and CPP, means critical material attributes and critical process parameter, then risk assessment, linking material attributes and process parameter to the CQA, then design space, then control strategy, then the product lifecycle management and continual improvement. So these are the different steps involved in the for implementation of the QBD. So we will see the one by one. First is the identify the QTPP, means quality target product profile. This name itself indicate means you have to find your product target, set your parameters. For example, your DT disintegration should be not more than 15 minutes. You have to set this parameter. Dissolve not more than not less than 75%. So likewise, you should set your quality target profile. This is the first step. Means the defining the quality target product profile with it's related with the quality, safety, efficacy of the product by considering the route of administration, dosage form, bioavailability, stability, strength. So this all these things to be considered during defining of the QTPP. The next step is the identifying the CQA means quality target quality critical quality attributes CQA. CQA is the resulting parameters means it is the physical, it is maybe a physical, chemical, biological or microbiological property, and this CQA should be in the appropriate or specified acceptance criteria, should meet the acceptance criteria. Okay, so that's why this CQA is important for to maintain or to maintain the product quality. Okay, then CQA of solid oral dosage form are typically those aspects affecting product purity, strength, drug release, and stability. CQA, for example, in case of blending, blend uniformity is the CQA. In case of compression, your assay, your DISO, your uniformity of dosage unit, all these parameters are the CQA parameter. Okay, these are some example of CQA. Then next step is the risk assessment, means linking of material attributes and process parameter to the drug product CQA. Means identify the CMA, means the critical material attributes, identify the CQA, CPP, critical process parameter, and identification of the CQA, critical process quality attributes, and this critical material CMA and CPP linked to the CQA. Okay, this is the third step with the help of the risk assessment. CMA is the input material, CPP is the unit operation, and CQA is the output. So this is the phenomenon of the CPP or interlinking between the CPP, CQA, CMA, CPP, and CQA. Okay. Then in this stage, risk assessment plays very much important role to linking of this parameter. You should prepare the risk assessment. Risk assessment is defined in the ICH Q9 guideline. You can refer this Q9 guideline. Okay, with the help of this risk assessment, you should identify the CMA, means critical material attributes, critical process parameter, and CQA, and what are the contributing factors or what are the risks involved in the identification of the this CMA CQA. You should find out this. Okay, and risk assessment tool can be used to identify the ranked parameter. Example, process, it may be a process, equipment, or input material with potential to have impact on the product quality based on the prior knowledge and initial experimental data. Okay, so this is the risk assessment, and link your CMA and process parameter to the CQA. Then design space. Design space, it is the relationship between the process inputs and the process inputs like the CMA and CPP to the CQA, critical quality attributes, can be described in the design space. Then one of the sub-component of design space is the selection of variables. The risk assessment and process development experiment can lead to an understanding of the linkage and effect of process parameter and material attributes on product CQA, and also help identify variables and their ranges with which consistent quality can be achieved. The next step is the control strategy. First step is the to identify the QTPP. Second step is the identify the CQA. Then third step is the risk assessment for linking of the CMA CPP to the CQA, And next step is the control strategy. Develop the control strategy. Control strategy is designed to ensure that the product of required quality will be produced consistently. Means your product should be meet, or your product should be manufactured in such a way that your product quality should be met in a consistent manner, produce a consistent manner. Okay, the control strategy include controls of input materials, means how to going to control your CMA, your CPP, your CQA. That all these things, all the controls are mentioned in the control strategy document. Okay, like control of input materials attributes like the drug substance, excipient, primary packaging material, based on their understanding, their and how they are going to impact on the product quality, that should need to be understand and develop the controls on all these things. Then the product specification, then control of unit operation, means your CPP, critical process parameter. This critical process parameter, how to going to impact on your CQA, critical quality attributes, and how you are going to control all these things, that should be included in the control strategy. Then next step is the product lifecycle management and continual improvement. Throughout the product life cycle, companies have opportunity to evaluate innovative approach to improve product quality. Means company have always opportunity to improve the product quality, innovate different approaches, innovative approaches to improve the product quality. Means in throughout the product life cycle, you can apply QBD approach at any stage for the improvisation of the product quality, as well as the it is the continual improvement. Means you can use this means continuous process verification or ongoing process verification or trend analysis. On that basis you can improve the your product quality. Okay, then means continual improvement, like the this monitoring could include the trend analysis of manufacturing process, as additional experience is gained during the routine manufacture. This all these things are included under the continual improvement. Okay, so these are the different steps for implementation of QBD. Now we will see the what is the difference or difference between the traditional versus QBD approach. Aspect is the overall pharmaceutical development. In case of the traditional approach, it is the empirical, mainly empirical, and in case of the QBD approach, it is the systematic approach, or it is the holistic approach. It is the multivariate experience to understand the product and process. Okay, here establishment of design space. Then next is the aspect is the manufacturing process. In case of traditional, it is the fixed process. Okay, and in case of the QBD approach, it is the adjustable within design space. Means you it is the adjustable within the design space. Okay, and in case of the traditional approach, focus on the optimization and reproducibility. And here in case of QBD, life cycle approach to validation and ideally continuous process verification, as well as we are developing the control strategy and robustness and use the statistical process control method. Then the process controls in the traditional approach, in process test or offline analysis. And in case of the QBD, we can use the PAT, means process analytical technology tools we can use. Then the process operation track and trended support continual improvement efforts for the efforts post approval. Okay, then next is the product specification. In case of traditional approach, primary means of controls or based on the batch data available at the time of registration. And in case of the QBD approach, it is the part of overall quality control strategy and based on the desired product performance with relevant supportive data. Then the control strategy in case of the traditional approach, drug product quality control preliminary by intermediates means the in-process material and the end product testing. And in case of the QBD approach, drug product quality ensured by the risk-based control strategy, as well as the quality control shifted upstream with the possibility of real-time means real-time release testing. And life cycle management in the traditional approach is the reactive or problem solving and corrective action, and in case of the QBD it is the preventive action and continual improvement. So this is the traditional approach versus the QBD approach. The next is the benefits of QBD. There are lots of benefits of the QBD. For example, QBD ensure that the better design of product with less problem in manufacturing. Number of companies are struggling during the manufacturing means commercial manufacturing of the product. Why? Because of the lack of technology and product understanding during the development stage, and lots of problems are faced during the commercial manufacturing. So this all these things to be avoided with the help of the QBD. And QBD can ensure safe and effective drug supply while also significantly improving the quality of manufacturing performance. Also can provide the manufacturing teams with better understanding of parameters like the CPP, CQA. Okay, this all these parameters will give the deeply knowledge about this all these parameter with the help of QBD. Then designing quality inside the process means build up your quality in the uh, design in the product during the product. Okay, will ensure greater batch to batch consistency. The next is the one of the goal of QBD approach is to increase the chances of product registration being right first time. Means to it is helpful for the to achieve the RFT. Then QBD ensure that all sources of variability affecting a process are identified, explained, and managed by the appropriate measures. Is ensure that the product consistently meet predefined characteristics and right first time. Okay, so all these are the benefit of the QBD. I hope this topic are understand all of you. So thank you very much.